to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
New Jersey Open Public Meeting Act acted to ensure the right of the public to have advance notice following to attend the meetings of the public bodies at which any business affecting their interests is either discussed or acted upon. The board has fully complied with the notice requirements by posting publicly on the district and New Jersey Department of statewide legal notice listing websites and by notifying the municipal clerk of the date, time, and place of the meeting. Roll call, please.
Ms. Anderson?
Here.
Ms. Chavarria?
Here.
Ms. Sherry? Ms. Cavell?
Here.
Ms. Doherty?
Here.
Ms. Higgins?
Here.
Dr. Matthews? Ms. Norman?
Here.
Ms. Watts?
Here.
So just a couple reminders. So we sent out the message about graduation. You still are thinking about attending, just to send me an email just so we know you have space reserved for that. And I did send out a reminder for a Friday committee meeting. If you have a chance to just respond to that one, just so in front. That's it.
May I have a motion in a second? Open public comments.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstention? Motion carries. At this time, if you would like to speak before the board, you are welcome to do so. Just please give us your name and town you're from.
I want that. You go first. Thanks. I have about a 22-second introduction, and I time myself, so you can start after my introduction. I'll get at the 3 minutes pretty close. Where do you speak from? I don't want to be my back to anybody.
That's fine.
Good here. Christopher Canavo, 13 years New York City teaching fellow in Washington Heights at PS 48, 3 years of leave replacements and 5th grade classroom teacher here in Washington Borough before resigning in good standing. Served 2 full terms on the Warren Hills Board of Education, was the former board vice president, and achieved level 3 governance training. I am currently a borough resident and parent of a 5th grader. I am here today to follow up with the emails and phone calls by publicly addressing the board with my congratulations for Earl Jenkins and my concerns for Frank Esposito. First, I want to thank Mr. Jenkins for his years of service to the district. His dedication and commitment to the students will be greatly missed, especially at recess and during kickball games. I'm genuinely concerned for my son and the rest of the district as we move forward with Frank and without Earl. As I told Frank over the phone, comparing him to Earl would be like comparing me to Derek Jeter. Needless to say, I have serious concerns about Frank's potential contract renewal, and I want to express them here publicly. As I mentioned in my email, Frank is very hands-off. In his first year, while I was teaching in the district, I did not see him interacting with students, ever. It was rare for him to even leave his office, which he has since moved to an even more remote location. He is the most visibly absent administrator I have ever experienced. I don't believe he knows the students in the district by name, and like I told you all before, I believe Frank consciously avoids what he should embrace, and to me, that's a red flag. Next, I believe this district, under Frank's direction, has become way too technology dependent. Amira cannot take the place of guided reading and direct instruction. Compounded with IXL, iReady, and whatever else, students are on screens for hours a day. 5th grade no longer has social studies because of increased tech time. I believe Frank is responsible for taking the district in a direction that wastes valuable instruction and, more importantly, socialization time for screen time that students already have way too much of outside of school. Finally, Frank, who I was hoping to address personally, you don't treat people well. In my email, I called you a piece of garbage, and I don't take that lightly. I personally heard you badmouth Jackie Nasseri, claiming, with the trash talking, that what she did as superintendent was criminal. Now, Frank will wash what he said and claim personnel or confidentiality restrictions, but at least she cared about her students. I personally watched her interact with students constantly. I saw her take home dirty gym pennies to wash them, and I saw her shop for needy students. I have yet to see Frank actually care, and I spent close to an equal time under both. I can't blame the board that hired Frank. I would have advocated hiring him too. However, after a few years, I have seen and experienced enough to know he's not what I would want in an elementary school superintendent, and I most certainly will blame the board that renews him. Thank you all for your time and your service on the Board of Education.
So anyone else that would like to make a comment?
Are we allowed to ask where Frank is? Why is that here?
Would you like to?
Yeah, sure. Redfern, Carlton Avenue. Can you tell us why Frank Esposito is not here?
That is a personnel matter. We are not going to discuss such things.
Okay.
Is there anyone else that would like to speak? Seeing none, may I have a motion? Right? I look out, guys. See somebody that's ready? Seeing none, may I have a second? A motion and a second to close public comment. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Motion carries.
Whoever's note taking. My public comment, whoever's note taking.
Oh, right.
Sir. Good evening.
May I have a motion and a second to approve the following agenda items 1.1 to 1.2? Any discussion? Roll call vote.
Ms. Anderson?
Yes.
Ms. Chhabria?
Yes.
Ms. Cabell?
Yes.
Ms. Dockery?
Yes.
Ms. Higgins?
Yes.
Dr. Matthews?
Yes.
Mr. Norman?
Yes.
Ms. Watson?
Yes.
Motion carries.
This time may I have a motion and a second to enter into executive session?
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Motion carries. Whereas the Section 8 of the Open Public Meeting Act, Chapter 231, PL 1975, permits exclusion of the public from a meeting in certain circumstances, and whereas this public body is of the opinion that such circumstances presently exist, now therefore be it resolved by the Washington Borough Board of Education, County of Warren, State of New Jersey, as follows. It is anticipated that the executive session will not exceed 70 minutes. The subject area to be discussed is personnel matters.
There's no action.
And no action will be taken. You may be excused from our executive session.